Ron and Harry go to the Burrow for the holidays, and Harry's mind is racing about Malfoy and Snape's conversation. But he can't help but tell everyone about what he's learned about this. Mr. Weasley tells Harry that Snape was probably just pretending to be on Voldemort's side so that he could discover more about what Draco's up to. Remus Lupin tells Harry to drop it. If Dumbledore trusts Snape, then they should too. Believable, yeah. Harry wonders how Lupin could not hold a grudge against Harry wonders how no, I'm just kidding. Harry wonders how Lupin could not hold a grudge against Snape, considering Snape exposed Lupin's werewolf side, which got him fired from Hogwarts. Then after that, some pages later, we come to find out that the real purpose of Percy at Scrimgeour's visit is to give the minister a chance to speak with Harry Potter alone. Outside in the garden, Scrimgeour plies Harry with
questions
about the prophecy and whether or not he's the chosen one. Harry doesn't like it and avoids answering the questions. And later on down in the book, Harry makes a discussion down in the chapter. Stop looking at me like that. Harry decides he doesn't like the new minister because he's just trying to use him. The minister then accuses Harry of something, and then I'm just kidding. Why are you? What are you doing? Oh, the minister is trying to bribe Harry then by trying to help him become an Auror, right? And which Harry takes as manipulative and doesn't fall for it. And Harry tells the minister he doesn't want anything to do with the government that arrests people for the sake of giving the appearance they are making progress in the war. 2 minutes. The minister accuses Harry of being Dumbledore's man through and through. Harry then replies, "Yeah, I am." And then he leaves, and Harry's angry. A theme for this chapter. Could be manipulation. You see manipulation because every action in this chapter has a purpose by the officials. Percy comes because he has a plan to manipulate Harry into giving them information about the prophecy. And Harry is thinking, at first Harry's like, oh, Percy's here. He's here for family because it's the holidays. But no, Percy's just a little workaholic. So, what are you doing? Stop. Stop. What's wrong?
No,
Tell me.
it's not exactly right, but go ahead.
How? Explain to the vlog.
Alright, for manipulation, is it good? For manipulation, obviously the minister tries to recruit Harry to be a mascot essentially, and try to make people think that the ministry's getting stuff done.
Yeah.
So he not only wants to manipulate Harry, he also wants to manipulate the people.
Yeah.
And while Percy does return home, Mr. Weasley, Fred, George, and Harry all know that Percy does not want to be there because Percy isn't reactive to Mrs. Weasley's pleas of happiness at seeing her son finally and thinking that he's actually there to see them. And those are the examples of manipulation in the chapter.
It's clear I was trying to say that, but you just said it better.
You were just stuttering just